Hello and welcome to How to Locate the Economist in McCain Library. So The Economist is an important publication of news for economists and business professionals. As an Agnes Scott College student, faculty, or staff member, you can access it for free through McCain Library while you're here. So to access it from the library website, use the journal A to Z button on the library website. Then enter the name of the publication and click search. Sometimes more than one publication with the same name will appear in the list of search results. And you may need to just guess which one is best and see if you're correct. By clicking on the plus sign next to the full text access under the first and the second listing, I can see that the first one definitely looks more promising than the second one. The first one has more recent coverage, and it's clear that the second one is probably an archival copy of the one of the and probably one of the first issues that was published. Also, if you're still having trouble, you might want to narrow down the publication by type. So once you've identified the correct publication, the next step is to decide which database to use. The Economist is available through McCain Library through 4 different databases. Each of them offer the same date range, and I know from experience that all 4 are provided by the same publisher. So in this case, it doesn't matter which database I choose. There are other publications like Journal of Labor Economics. Here you can see that it's offered by 4 different databases. 2 of those, Business Source Complete and EconLit with full text, are both databases that are owned by the same company. So I know that those are going to look the same, and they also have the same date range. And the other 2 are completely different publishers. One is the publisher of the journal itself, University of Chicago. So Chicago Complete is the University of Chicago journals, which publishes Journal of Labor Economics. And then JSTOR, you can see that they have from 1983 to the present of this particular publication, but they say that there's a 6-year delay. This is a database that we like to remind people is called journal storage. So it's a database that has a lot of scholarly content in it. It is great for searching in the humanities and social sciences, but do keep in mind that usually they have an embargo of a few years. So if you're looking for recent content, this might not be the interface that you want. So just know that as you look through this list of full text access, and it tells you which databases are available, the first thing that you're going to do is look for the date range. See which date range works best for your search, and then consider, based on your understanding of these individual databases, which one is going to work best for you. So let's go back to The Economist. So from The Economist, I'm going to select ABI Inform because I know it's a well-known business database. And who knows, maybe when I'm doing my searching, I'll find an article in there from The Economist, and then I decide that I just want to go ahead and jump into a regular search through other business publications. So it enables me to broaden my search by searching for publications that are also in the business realm. So The Economist is in a series of database, sorry. So here is the landing page. This is the landing page of any of the ProQuest databases. So yeah, The Economist is in a series of databases provided by the database publisher ProQuest. In their publication page, the interface that you search may allow you to search by keyword. It also lets you drill down by specific issues. So today is October 18th, 2021. You can see that I have access to the issue that is for this week. So you can see this is the table of contents, and it's in page number order. So also notice as we're going through here that there's 2 different listings for how I might retrieve the article. So there's full text and full text PDF. Now, if we were to click on full text, that's going to just give us a document that's text without images. And many economists and economic students, they're going to want those images. So if you just want the text, then full text will work for you. But fortunately, each of these databases has full text PDF, which is actually a picture of the publication, how it originally appeared in the magazine. And as you can see here, it includes images and graphs. So that might be what you need the most in terms of accessing this publication. So keep that in mind. The other thing to keep in mind is whenever you're on any page inside this database or in this publication, up at the top right-hand side, you'll see that you can download to a PDF, you can email it, or you can print it. You can also even save it to, under all options, there's an option to save it to your ProQuest account if you want to sign into this database and just save it there. That's not something you're automatically given, but it's another option that you have. So maybe you want more than one article. Maybe as you're looking through that table of contents, you might want to just check mark the articles that interest you, and then use those same buttons in the top right-hand corner to email the article to yourself, to print it, to download them. Under the three dots here, you'll see the option to download, and you'll also see the option to save to my ProQuest account. And then finally, one of the other things that I particularly like about the ProQuest databases, especially when I'm on a publication page like this one for The Economist, you can use this copy URL button and just go ahead and bookmark that somewhere. So I, in the past, have sent this to myself through email, opened my email on my phone, and then saved that URL as a link on my phone so that then I could just click on it whenever I had time to read. And that would take me through the authentication process to log into this publication. So it was really a nice feature for being able to have full text access to The Economist on the go without having to go through all the steps we just went through. Now, many of you are probably super excited about this, that you now have access to this, and maybe there's been articles that you've found on the Economist website that you have been dying to look at. One thing I do want to caution you about is that the weekly print edition is the only coverage that we have. So we do have access to all those articles that would have appeared in the actual magazine. But unfortunately, there is some exclusive web content that we do not have access to. So if that's the case, you may want to consider subscribing. So as a student, you can subscribe and get half off the regular price. And fortunately, they do have a special where they do it for quarterly periods. And so for 12 weeks, which is just a little bit shorter than a semester, you can get it for $25. So if this is something that you want to practice and get to know as part of your habits, then of keeping yourself informed, this is a great way to go ahead and subscribe to a very interactive publication for a low price. And then hopefully in the future, when you get a job at a company, perhaps they can pay for the subscription for you, or they might provide you with a more robust full text online version for free. Anyway, well, thanks for hanging out with us today and learning about The Economist. If you need more help, just go ahead and email the library at library@agnescott.edu. Somebody's going to be available to respond to you pretty quickly or get you to the right person. So have a great day. Thanks so much.